Hey friends, it's Laurie. Today I'm making a 2-foot tall Dollar Tree Farmhouse Snowman Wreath DIY. Getting started, you'll need both the metal pie and pizza pan from the Dollar Tree. After I remove both of the labels, I'm then turning them over and working on the backs. To give my snowman that white, fluffy, snowy look, I'm using 5 of the Dollar Tree microfiber duster mop pads. I'm going to be adding 2 of the white pads to my pie plate. I'm adding some hot glue to the lower part and the sides of my pan. I'm now attaching the pad, making sure to cover only to the bottom edge of the pan. This is where we'll attach the snowman's head to his body. When I'm done, I'm then going to add some hot glue to the sides and the middle of the pan to attach the rest of the pad. When you're done, you'll have some extra pad hanging over the sides, so I just used my hot glue gun and I attached it to the underside. To attach my top piece of white padding, I'm adding on some hot glue, and then I'm butting up the 2 sides together. And then I'm adding some more hot glue and completely covering the pan with the white pad. So when you're done, you'll have one side of the pan completely covered, and this is the snowman's head. For the body of my snowman, I'm attaching the pad the same way. I'm adding on some hot glue, and then I'm attaching the pad to the pan. This time the pad is not going to completely cover the pan, but not to worry, we're just going to turn it over and glue those sides under. To add on the next pad, I'm adding on some hot glue, and then I'm following the same instructions as I did on the snowman's head. I'm centering the pad in the middle and I'm butting up the 2 edges together. With that in place, you can see some of the sides of the pan peeking out, so I'm going to use my last microfiber pad and cut some pieces to fill in those open spaces. And then once again, I just added on some hot glue and I tucked the pieces into place. After I finished my first side, I then followed the same instructions for the second. And I wasn't super fussy, I just made sure that it looked like a big round snowball for the bottom of my snowman. I purposely left the top part of the pizza pan exposed, and now that I have both pieces covered, I'm going to attach them together. I'm attaching the top and the bottom of my snowman together where I didn't add padding. I'm placing a generous amount of E6000 onto the pan. I'm then adding my pan without the padding. I'm placing it into the E6000 and then kind of pushing it against the bottom pad. I then placed a heavy jar on top of it and I let it set up overnight. I'm adding a hanger onto the back, and I'm using some of this white nautical rope from the Dollar Tree and some white ribbon, but you can use anything you have on hand. I'm cutting a piece of the nautical rope about 24 inches in length. I'm then adding some E6000 under both ends of the rope to attach my hanger. Once they're in place, I'm now cutting 2 lengths of ribbon long enough to cover the rope. And now using my glue gun, I'm placing some on the top of the rope and both sides, and then I'm covering it with the ribbon. And by doing this, I'm just giving my hanger a little extra support. Once they're in place, I'm going to let it set up for a couple of hours before I start working on the front of my snowman. For my snowman's hat, I'm using this stretchy black knit hat from the Dollar Tree, and they have a bunch of really cute styles and colors to choose from. For his scarf, I'm using this 2.5-inch buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree because at mine, I couldn't find any scarves with a farmhouse theme. As an accent for the hat, I'm using a piece of this 1-inch buffalo check ribbon from Michael's, but the Dollar Tree also sells some that's just a little bit smaller. I'm going to fill the top of the hat just a little bit, and I'm using about a handful of polyfill. If you don't have any of this on hand, just use some tissue or an old sock or anything that'll just fill up the top of the hat. And now it's as easy as sliding it over his head. And for me, the top of the black band is the top of my snowman's head. To add an accent onto the hat, and this step is completely optional, I cut a length of the 1-inch buffalo check ribbon long enough to cover the front and the sides. Then when I have it cut, I'm just using my hot glue gun and attaching it into place. And when I'm done, I'm then attaching the two sides of the hat onto the head. Because the snowman's head is a bit top heavy, I'm also going to be attaching the hanger to the back of the hat. Now that I'm done, I'm going to round out my snowman where I attached the top and the bottom pieces together. I'm just using some of the leftover white padding, and I'm cutting small pieces to size and then attaching them in place. If your snowman is already rounded enough, you can completely skip this step. For the snowman scarf, because I couldn't find any cute farmhouse style scarves at the Dollar Tree, I'm using their 2.5-inch buffalo check ribbon. I measured the ribbon around his neck and decided how long I wanted the scarf to be. I cut it to size, and then I cut another piece the exact same size. To add my two ribbons together, I first hot glued one edge of the ribbon completely down one side. If you don't want to make your scarf out of ribbons, they have some really cute ones at the Dollar Tree. I'm now taking my second ribbon, making sure to match up the pattern. Then I'm hot gluing the edge of the second ribbon onto the folded edge of the first. I'm just working my way down until both of the ribbons are attached together. Now that my scarf is attached together, I want to give the ends a finished look. So I'm just using my glue gun, adding some to the ends, and then just folding over the ribbon. Now that I'm done, adding my scarf to the snowman is super easy. I'm just wrapping it around his neck and tying it in a knot on the side. I then added a little hot glue under the knot and onto both of the ribbons to help hold it in place. Now that his scarf's in place, I'm going to make his carrot nose. And I'm using this smaller bottle brush tree from this Dollar Tree 2-pack. I'm using some orange acrylic paint, and I'm giving it a complete coat. I'm using this for my carrot nose, but you can use anything that you'd like. Now that it's dry, I'm going to add on his face. I cut out 2 small ovals from some shiny black paper, and I'm using 5 small green buttons from my button jar. Before I add anything permanently in place, I like to place it down first so that I'm happy. You can add your carrot nose standing up, but I'm going to be lying mine down at an angle. And then I'm placing my 5 buttons in a smile. Now that all the pieces are where they need to be, I'm going to use my hot glue gun and attach each of them in place. To add some arms onto my snowman, I'm using this reindeer headband that I found at the Dollar Tree. I carefully removed the antlers, and if you don't have any of these, you can always use 2 small branches from outside. I decided where I wanted each to be placed and then added some hot glue to attach them. You can accent your snowman's hat with anything that you'd like, and you can even leave it plain. I'm going to use one of these pretty silver snowflake ornaments that I found at the Dollar Tree. I clipped off the hanger end, and then using my glue gun, I attached it to the side of the snowman's hat. For his buttons, I'm using 3 of these pretty silver snowflake bells that I found at the Dollar Tree. I placed all 3 in a row, and then using my glue gun, I attached them to my snowman. For my snowman's final accent, I'm going to add this little cardinal on, and of course, where did he come from but the Dollar Tree? They usually come in a 2-pack, but I had used one in another project. I removed it from the card and placed some hot glue in the center of the snowman's hand. Then all I did was attach the cardinal. I added a little blush to his cheeks, and that is completely optional. When I was done, my 2-foot-tall Farmhouse Snowman Wreath is ready to hang. I hope you had fun making this Farmhouse Snowman wall hanging wreath with me. And if you're new here and you're thinking, hey, I'd like to come back and hang out with her again, don't forget to click that little red subscribe button below and tap on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.